Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for their random rant, and today's rant is going to be about the dental college up here for dental students in Iowa City. This was my second appointment with them, and it was like, I don't know, they told me it'd be a 3 to 4 hour appointment. It was well past 3 hours. Probably would have been longer, but it was a late start and they wanted to be done by 5, and so I got it started at 2 instead of 1. So I at least had that going for me. I didn't have to spend the extra wasted hour there per se. So I went ahead and got up here today. I was nervous. I don't like dentists, all that good stuff. Got that all taken care of. Everything seemed to be going good. The kid was a Chinese kid who originally moved to Canada. Was in Canada for a long time. Then went to high school in California in the Bay Area. Real nice guy. Just still getting his feet wet, obviously, in the whole process and stuff. A couple little things that he did I wasn't really super happy with, but I just kind of told him, hey, this is what's going on. And he was cool with it. It's a learning school. I understand things like that are going to happen. Not a big deal at all. Move on, no big deal at all. So went ahead, everything seemed to go pretty good. Like I said, I was there forever. When I first got there, I told him I was wanting my x-rays just thrown on a CD or whatever, or whatever in the hell, so I could have them, so in case I did not proceed with them in the dentistry, I could have the x-rays and I could take them to whoever I wanted to take them to or whatever. And I thought, since he took off after that, I assumed he went and told somebody. Apparently that didn't happen, but I went around, he poked and prodded and all kinds of crap. I understand, it's a learning school, no big deal. They charged me $37 for today, which is virtually nothing when you stop and think about how much time was spent in there. The professor came by a couple times, overlooked, looked around again real quick to kind of see if she felt the same way. She changed probably 30% of the stuff that he said, which I thought scared me a little bit, but okay, we're good there. At least she kind of knew where to start looking at. Not really a problem. Everything seemed to go pretty good. Had a good time, laughing, kind of joking as much as you can, and laying on your back for 3 hours, getting poked and prodded and all that good stuff. Everything seemed to be going fine now. It's okay. So when we get to working on, going to fill a cavity, we're going to do a clean, do something else today. Oh, no, today is just a full exam again. I'm like, okay, I came up a couple weeks ago, and you guys saw me, and I spent the entire day up here, the wasted gas. I'm looking probably $35 or so on gas. I don't know how much. I got to look it up. I'll figure it out tonight. But I've got 6 hours out of my life, not counting the time I'm here with you, so now it's turned into a 10-hour day that I'm away from, my house and stuff in the process. All the gas, everything else involved, eating out on the road. I'm going to have to eat before I get home, so I'm not going to make it that far. And then you take that whole process, and they're like, oh, no, we're not doing nothing today. This is just exams. So I'm like, okay. So I'm $100 in a day probably. I'm at least $80 in a day minimum, probably $100. I was $130 to crack that into probably $140 into my last visit. And then they tell me the fact that we can do a couple of these fillings for free, which is great. The small ones they do call fillings. The big ones I got to pay for, and they're up to like $130 per tooth, which $130 per tooth is not unlandish, amount of money for a filling. Not a big deal there. So I'm like, okay, fine. But then they go and tell me the fact that I can only do one tooth per day. And I'm like, what? Excuse me? And first off, I want to come do the cleaning the first day. So they want $76 or what was, anything like that for the first day, plus my gas, plus my entire day out stuff just for the cleaning. Then I go back out. The main reason I was there is I have a cavity that's falling out, a filling that's falling out of my front tooth on the back side. I want to get fixed before it keeps getting worse and so on and so forth. And they're telling me, oh no, we only do that one the next time after that. So I've got 3 more visits involved before I get there. So I'm going to be $500 for that stupid tooth by the time I'm done. I'm like, I'm done with you guys. I'm all done with it. I'm going to have to just wait until I find, until I get dental insurance, or I'm just going to go pay private practice to somebody else and just pay cash for the whole thing, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go try and find someone else. I'll just pay it out of pocket and just go as I can go, or I'll set them up and I'll make a payment plan. As much as I hate the idea of paying somebody, owing somebody money, that drives me insane. It's not worth making 12 trips up here and back, extra gas and stuff. They wanted $2,000, is what they want, $1,900 some odd dollars for that. Then you figure I'm going to have another $600 in gas alone. Plus, we're going to have probably 3 more oil changes in the process of driving that many trips back and forth. I'm like, I can go to a regular dentist and have it done in 1 day or 2 days and have it all done for probably not that much difference by the time you figure out my gas, alone in the process. Trying to help out the student dental thing. I know they got to learn on people. I understand a lot of crap. I'm good with all that, but it's not going to make sense for me to lose that much of my life. Now, if I lived across town, whole different world. I don't live across town. I live freaking 3 hours away. So 2.5 on a good day, kind of thing. So I'm like, I'm done with it. So as of right now, I would have to schedule an appointment, but I'm going to cancel the appointment. I'm going to do it and just find somebody else, or I'm just going to live with my teeth being screwed up. It's not that big a deal. deal. I went